But that's okay. That was the wrong thing to press, you dumbass. That was the wrong thing to press, you. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Edit the video, please, and thank you. Do. Okay, no, that's not right. That is annoying. Yes, it is. Copy, you son of a bitch, and paste, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Yeah, as I said earlier, I think same playlist. Okay, save, back. And that is fine. Copy. Paste. And what time is it? 3:30. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Don't want that one. I'll take that. That's fine. Okay. And I don't need you there anymore. Let's pop the chat out so we can see it in case something comes up. Oh, come on now, you. Stop it. Yeah, I don't need that anywhere where I can see it, I don't think. Other than the top, which I can see. Okay. Alright. Yes, I did this earlier today. It didn't work. I don't know why. I ended up, it just wouldn't play for me, so I ended up deleting it off the site. And so I'm here to do it again. And do it right this time. Haha. It's always nice to do things right. So, the mod list is this. This is the basic mod list. And when I say basic, it's a big mod list. It's got over 700. It's got 700 mods. I don't know if it's over or at, but 700 mods. A lot of mods. But yeah, so where did I put it? No. WTF. Is this it? Yeah. So yeah, when you okay. So if you click on this right here, it'll give you all. It'll send you to the site that has all the information you need. So it's right here, and when you scroll down, it'll give you the a quick little description of what it is, and then it gives you all of the instructions you need. Now they're not all the same. They all come with they're all on WebAjack, yes, but they're not all the same. Some of them, the instructions aren't here. You have to click to go to another page. But anyway, they're basically the same thing. So you got all of your instructions, how to the gameplay, installation, pre-installation. There's a fair bit of stuff you need to make sure that you do. Follow the directions. If you use this, follow the directions. Trust me. So then it just goes down and you can see all the stuff they talk about. And the full list of contents, you can click on that and you get all of the mods. You can download the files to get it. Boom, done. Alright, you can go. Okay, so that is Sepyimus 2 in there. Blah, 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 blah. And this is the mod organizer here. So, These are the categories of the mods. These three were in there, up there like that. Everything that is here was already like that. So under essentials, we have the SKSE. Most of these are pretty easy. You just look at the name, you'll know what they're doing for the most part. Thank goodness for that. E and B helper, da da da. So these are all background things that you need. Textures, the textures are nice, and the only one of these I've used before is this one, Dindalod. The rest of them are all new to me. So thank goodness he did that, because that can be a problem. Okay, and then we have the mesh improvements. Alright everyone, I am sorry, I have to pause here. I need to run to the little boy's room. I've had diarrhea all day. Sorry about this, guys. Oh my. Oh, quick. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It was just not optional. Quite honestly. Oh, I may be back there soon, too. Oh, my. Anyway. Alright, so, the mesh improvements. SMIM. Everybody uses SMIM. SMIM is the one that changes the ropes and the chains so they're not flat. They actually look three-dimensional. It's a nice program. I've used it every playthrough except for the very first, which I didn't use mods at all because I wanted to just play the game. Hello. Alright, so these are all just meshes and things that work in the background. You're not going to actually notice them for the most part. Spiders of Souls Time, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I don't know all these mods. Like I said, 700 of them. I haven't been able to go through them all. I've scrolled through. Excuse me, please. Holy Hannah. I'm having a hard time over here. I've scrolled through them all, but I haven't looked into them all. Like, I don't know what this does. Disable magic effects condition. Enable equip best ammo. I imagine that's ammo. Might be ammunition. Yeah, that doesn't work. Because I always end up with those stupid Falmer arrows when... So that's not working. I should drop the guy an email about that. Not him, the guy that made the mod. He doesn't know. Underfilled soul gems. Gems too small. Now, I do want to look at that. Yes, I do. So, let's go to here, and let's go to here. And what's it called again? Underfilled. Did I spell that? I did. Pretty good. Didn't have my glasses on. No, okay. So that's not going to be in there. So let's just go with soul gems. I have noticed that there's been a couple where the name wasn't exactly the same. Will you please? That's the one I have. If it's not on here, I mean, the other one seems to have worked fine. Let's bring this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I'm not seeing underfilled soul gems anywhere. No, I'm not. Unbreakable soul gems. It doesn't look like it's on here, so that is a mod that I cannot check. Which is really quite annoying. Underfilled. What's that? No. Underfilled. Nope. Alright. Then I'm just gonna take you back over here so that I don't get that infinite thing on my where is it? On this. Anyway, alright, so yeah. I don't know what that does. Anyway. And the rest, like I said, this is just all SKE and net plugins. So, spell perks and so on and so forth. As I said, you should be able to tell what they do just from the name. Except for stuff like this, Vissus and stuff. But that's the same as Finis for movement. Okay, various fixes. Just patches and whatnot in here. Patches and fixes and so on. Will you get away from my... Okay, Fusroto. Silent voice, yeah, alright. Okay, and then there's various tweaks, which is here. And again, this is fixes and just things to make things a little bit easier or a little bit better. See, patch, fix, da-da-da. So again, these should all be easily... this one, favorite... If you favorite an item, you cannot sell it. That's what that does. So it stops you. So if you want to make sure you don't sell your... not uniform, but clothing, armor, jeez, by mistake, you can put it on your favorites menu and then it won't get sold. So uninterrupted invisibility, that makes sense to me. Just because I stand up, why should I lose my invisibility? So there's that, and then there's the interface, which is your Sky UI and your menus and your quick loot and stuff like that, your HUDs and all of that stuff. So convenient reading UI, slowed book opening speed, reverted to vanilla. Yeah. Okay, so these are all more or less the background stuff again. Matter of Time is a great widget. I like it. It allows you to see what time it is in the game and what time it is in real life, or actually vice versa for me. But anyway, so there you are. Okay, so that's the interface mods that you can look at if you wish. Next is improved controls. Yeah, this one, better message box controls. I can't imagine playing without that anymore. Better better dialogue controls, the same thing, because otherwise it's just terrible. And again, most of these you can tell just by what it says, what it does. So the next one is weather and lighting. Cathedral. That's not bad. I don't mind that weather. The only problem is I hate when it's foggy or rainy or snowy or anything, because I can't see. And while I'm going for a somewhat realistic playthrough, doesn't have to be quite that realistic. That is a good one. I haven't seen that one before. Reduced low FX. I wish I had seen that ages and ages ago. So there you are. Radiant candles, nice. Alright, and landscape. Majestic Mountains is a great... That's what makes the mountains look so good. That is a really good mod. And everything else. Again, realistic water too is good too. And the rest of them are just, as I said, you can pretty much tell what they are by looking at them. It's pretty easy. Although I don't know what that's from another mod, a quest mod. So there you are. Okay, and then you get Project Clarity, which is just to make all the textures better. And it's all Project Clarity, and it's everything that's in there that's listed. Landscape, archetype, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then there's Appearance. And that is for body and face for the most part, for people. And there's one of those friggin' hair color. I don't mind hair colors. It's not the hair colors I have a problem with. Anyway, there's that. And then there's locations. JK Skyrim. He's got a lot of JK stuff in here. I mean, just a ton. Almost everything he's done, I think. But yeah, so those are all just the places. They're not big changes necessarily, but he changed all of them. And then there's gameplay. The Skyrim skill uncapper replaces the legendary system of the original perk tree system. And what you did there is, once you got to 100, you could declare it legendary. It would go back to 15, and you would get all those perks that you put in it, and you could distribute them wherever you wanted to. This way, it just keeps on going, which makes more sense to me. So there's the trade and barter, and spell magic overhaul, and there's the perk tree overhaul. That's what it's using. That Ordinator, I think Ordinator is slightly better, but that could be because I'm still more used to Ordinator, so I'll have to wait. But for now, I'm going to say I think I like Ordinator slightly better, but I'm not sure whether that's going to continue through or not as I play more. Sion Arena, yeah, I don't know where that is, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, a lot of these you'll see soon. I haven't looked at quite purposefully. So, with all of these stuff, campsite, Dragon War, a Dragon Overhaul. That I want to look up too. What is that under? That's under gameplay. Okay, try to remember that. I don't know exactly what I want to know if I can put in deadly dragons or not. I'm sorry, but that first dragon fight I had, what was it, 3 or 4 shots and I killed the dragon? That's ridiculous. These things are supposed to be immortal. As far as they don't die of natural causes, put it that way. A natural cause for them to die would be someone killing them. It's the only way they die. And they're huge. They're armored. And I'm going to take one down with 3 shots when it takes me 3 shots sometimes to kill a Draugr? Are you kidding me? So yeah, I got to find some way to make dragons a little tougher. Improve traps. Yeah. That's the follower framework there. Oh, excuse me, please. Yeah, having the diarrhea all day tires you out. Simple horse tweaks. I've already gone over that because of convenient horses. What that does is it makes the horse move faster and more smoothly. That's all it does, I think, as far as I can tell. Timing is everything. Carriages, Draugr overhaul, and loot. So that's all of that stuff. Yeah, there's a fair amount in gameplay. No big surprise. New content has a fair chunk of stuff too. So these are all the new lands for the most part that are in this. So he's got a lot of new lands. He's got Worm's Tooth. He's got Beyond Skyrim Bruma. He's got the Tools of Kagranat, which isn't actually beyond. I don't think that goes outside. It might. There are some of the followers we have. We have Lucy, Inigo, and Arissa. Moon Path to Elsewhere we have. So if I want to go to Elsewhere, I can. Project AHO, which I don't know whether I'll do or not. Forgotten City. These are all mods that are new lands for the most part. And of course some people. Merely the girl with Dragonheart. That has got to be a follower. Haven't found that one yet. Faction Merlin the Court. That's got to be a follower as well. Excuse me, please. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that, everyone. There's Beyond Reach. Vigilant. Dovahkiin's Vault. Wonder where that is. These ones I haven't looked at all because I want to discover them as I go. Like, I'll look and see how to start some of them if I have to, but for the most part, I'm just trying to run into them. There's the darkened stuff. City sign to starter home. I don't know where that is. Missives, you've seen those. I have some of those in my inventory. That I do believe is another different place. I don't know what this is at all. Yeah, I think these two go together. Boom, boom. And clockwork, yeah. And I don't know what this Bruce Hammer Legacy Special Edition. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to look up some of these because I don't know what they are at all. But some of them I do. Anyway. Caden, that's the guy I had earlier that I've lost. I don't know where he went. Oh, but he didn't say goodbye. And that's another follower would be my guess. So there's new places to go and lots of new followers in this, or companions, if you will. Quest improvements. There's the College of Winterhold. There's a couple of quests there that are messed up. Yeah, Stones of Baron Saya, the optional quest markers. That's nice to have if I want to do that. There's the Parthenax. You need that for sure. These other ones, I'm not sure what they are. Quest expansion, quest expansion, quest expansion. Yeah. The only thing I recognize is this Nilhelm. And I won't spoil it by telling you what it is. And then there's, this is in Morthal. And then you get your, I like the immersive patrol. And this is great, the immersive college entry. So when the answer you give makes it, that's the robes you get. So if you give an answer that is for conjuration, you get conjuration robes. Destruction robes. The way it was before, they just ask you a question, you answer it, and then you go in and you get what you always got the same robes. I think didn't make any difference. This is so if you join the companions, you don't have to go beat up a farmer's wife. What a ridiculous thing for a honorable society to do. Go out and beat up women. Farmers' wives, even worse. The women that don't have any power. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's honorable. Yeah, so I'm glad that's in there because I would put it in myself if I had to. Miko, I know who Miko and Lod are. That's interesting. Viable golden claw. Who cares? You want the golden claw that much? Just don't give it back to him. You won't get the money. You can keep it. These are the immersion things, so that now you can stay at the new Nina's Corner Club if you want. So yeah, these are all nice. New gear. There's a ton of new gear. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but you got to remember, these all have extra stuff in them, or most of them do. So we've already gotten some of that, but not everything. Miscellaneous editions. Okay. Security overhaul. That's the perk tree. Simple wearable. I haven't tried these yet because I did have them way back when I very first played this game before I was on YouTube. I had those as a mod, and they didn't work very well, so I haven't gone back to them. Apparently, they must have been fixed better now, so we'll see. Essential favorites. If you use this, then you cannot sell anything in your favorites list. So if you want to make sure you don't sell your armor, you can put it on your favorites list. Not bad. And yes. Okay, so that's miscellaneous. Creation Club. These are all just background stuff for the Creation Club. So I don't know. Animations. These are all just to make your movement look better. TK dodge. This one I have used before. Nothing else, I don't think. Okay, so there's that. And then there's sounds and music. You can see those. And this is the one I like the best. Quiet dog. Nice. Maybe that'll make having Barbas with me not quite so stressful. NPC overhauls. Valerica reimagined. Serena these are all physical though. So vanilla hair. Oh, the hair. I know, but the hair. Optional content. I did not check that yet. Supposed to do that after I leave Helgen. Doesn't say that it has to be done immediately. So these are all optional, none of which are used. Don't need them. Alternate start. I chose alternate start, live another life, but you have these other two choices you could try. final patches. There we are. We don't touch those for sure. Patcher outputs. I have no idea what that actually means, but it's something to do with Dynalod. So, and performance, not checked. And these are the mods that I have put on. These three were not checked at the beginning, and I left them as that. Legendary shouts, that changes the ratio. Mainly, I got it to change the ratio between the shout time and cooldown time. I think it's ridiculous that I shout, and especially for something like Dragon Rend. You shout, the dragon comes down, you shoot it once, and it flies away, and you still have 10 seconds to wait for your shout to be. It's just stupid. So I fixed that. This I've talked about. This is for Dragon Rend. It'll lengthen Dragon Rend. You know about this. Yeah, I put the unlimited rings and amulets in there. Unread Bex, you know that. You've seen it. Timescale adjuster. I talked about that before. Remember, I had the. I was complaining because the days were so fast. And I downloaded a different mod that didn't work, but this one does. So, timescale adjuster. Longer candlelight and mage light and mage armor. Yeah. Because the length of time for these is ridiculously small. Sipper Galder amulet. Amulet buff. That gives you 100 and everything for the Galder amulet instead of 30. 30 is ridiculous. Unlimited wood chopping, you know about. Yes, unlimited training per day. If I decide I want to train 4 times in conjuration and 3 in alteration and 5 in destruction, I shouldn't have to wait for an upgrade to do it. I should be able to do it when I want. So, and I also made the upper levels a lot cheaper. 1,000 times cheaper, and they're still fairly expensive. I can use Dragon Aspect anytime I want, as many times during the day as I want. Once I get it, which will be a while yet. This makes it so that the college has all the spell books, so that you don't have to run all over. It's bad enough you have to sit around in college and wait for different professors to come in, running all over Skyrim trying to find the spell books. That's the one I don't know if I need now, because I saw that other one that I can't find, though. Apocalypse. These are convenient horses you know about. And I just put this one in today. Corpse Detect. It's a spell that automatically goes into your inventory, and it just allows you to detect corpses. Which you noticed last night I had trouble finding a few corpses because they were in the foliage. So there you are. That is the complete list of what I'm doing. I will be adding other mods as I go. One of them will be for the dragon soul energy life grabbing, whatever you want to call it, for that animation. I have it on the computer. I just haven't put it in yet. So there we are. Those are the mods in the Sepyimus system. So I hope that gave everybody the information they needed. If anybody has any questions, look, I had that blocking. Oh no, that's why it was blocking that. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask me when I'm streaming. Make sure if you ask me, like a lot of these I don't know yet. I mean, there's so many of them, so there's a lot of these that I don't know, I won't recognize. So you'll have to make sure you're fairly specific in what you're saying, so I can try to figure out which mod you're talking about if you have questions. Anyway, everyone, thank you very much for joining me. I hope that was informative and or helpful and or both. A little bit of a redundant sentence there, but that's okay. Everyone have a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon even, as the case may be. And I'll talk to you later on tonight. Now, well, let me amend that. If I can stay off the toilet long enough and I can stay awake, I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. All right? So everyone have a good one. Bye now.